Hi there, I'm Tracey Newman. I'm a director with Bean Ninjas, and I'm the resident e commerce expert for the Australian division. And today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about what makes Bean Ninjas special, and then talk to you about our process about whether your business would be a good fit for us and we'd be a good fit for you, and how the quoting and the onboarding happens. So, first of all, talking a little bit about Bean Ninjas, we consider ourselves a one of a kind specialist boutique e commerce firm. There's not many out there doing what we're doing. And one of the things that's really, I think, very special about us is that we have locations all over the world. So we have my office here in Australia, we have an office in the United States, and then we have an office in the United Kingdom as well. And that gives us a unique ability to service your e-commerce business worldwide. We can put tax specialists in front of you from sales tax and income tax perspectives. We can introduce you to our colleagues from these other offices to make sure when you're ready to expand your e-commerce business to those regions that you have the best advice. But what's also special about us is that we're not a big five firm. So we don't charge big five rates, and we don't take a long time to get back to you. And we're very personal and responsive. The final thing I think that makes Bean Ninjas really special is we only work with e commerce businesses, and we position ourselves specifically working with seven-figure e commerce businesses hoping to grow to eight figures. As a result, we spend all sorts of time, most days, meeting with e commerce business owners, learning about your unique challenges, and then sharing stories anonymously, of course, from other e commerce businesses to help you in your journey. We know you may have a really successful big business, but chances are you work from home and you may work in isolation, maybe with one partner or by yourself most of the time. And you're really looking to make a connection with ourselves to learn about best practice and how to be as strategic and professional as you can running your e commerce business. One of the other things that we do, I think, that's rather special is that we provide a lot of information to our e commerce businesses that you can't find elsewhere. We can share with you statistics around benchmarking as to whether your pay per click as a percentage of sales is at the level we would expect to see based on other businesses of similar size and similar industry. We can talk to you about your warehousing as a percentage of sales, your cost of goods sold. We can also recommend a standardized chart of accounts such that when we prepare month end, we can easily compare your business to other businesses. And we find that our e-commerce owners are really appreciative of that feedback. And it's one of the few safe places they can have frank, candid conversations with ourselves about the success of their business and techniques they wish to try. In terms of how you would connect with us and how we would quote and onboard you, the process is quite straightforward. You'll see a link here on this video that you can click that will start the process, and that will then direct you to an area that asks you a few questions about your business. We then will read those answers as you submit them into us, and then based on your answers, we will set up a time to meet with you for a discovery session. That discovery session, if you're based in Australia, will be with myself, and we'll spend about 20 minutes getting to know each other and taking questions from yourself as to what specifically you hope to learn from us and gain from the process. Assuming we're a good fit, we'll then offer you to book into what we call a scoping session or an e-commerce deep dive session. Now, this session is paid, and that's on purpose. We want you to invest in the process and show that you're committed to working with us. And we also will be spending probably an hour to 2 hours reviewing your information and spending time with you. And we obviously have to be compensated for that time. As part of that process, we'll ask for access to your Xero file. We'll ask to be invited to collaborate if you have a Shopify file or a Neato file, or depending on your shopping cart, access to that shopping cart. And then finally, we'll ask for access as well to your financial statements and tax returns from previous periods. We'll do the scoping session. We'll certainly offer some tips and some feedback, and then we'll prepare a quote for you. The way we quote here at Bean Ninjas Australia is we quote a fixed monthly fee. That fee includes all sorts of things, which I can't totally cover in this video, but just to give you tops of the trees, it covers three main areas, which is bookkeeping, it covers taxation, and it covers advisory. And within bookkeeping, you get things like month-end reports, obviously all the compliance, BAS, IAS, payroll. And within taxation, you get preparation and lodgement of your group tax returns, and advisory or one-on-one sessions with myself, where we can work through a whole schedule of different suggested topics. Things like, how can you reduce your pay-per-click? How can you negotiate merchant fees? What are our statistics around benchmarking, and are we comparable to other e-commerce businesses? So they're topics that you'll really enjoy and learn from. After the quote is sent to you, you can consider and accept or deny based on your preference. But if you do accept, you then move into what's called onboarding. Onboarding is done with an onboarding specialist, and this is where we ask for access to all of your systems. We need a lot. So we need access to your PayPal bank accounts, to your AirWallex bank accounts, to your Afterpay merchant fees, to all of your different payment gateways, to your Xero files, to your inventory systems. So there's a fair bit of access that we need. We then do catch-up bookkeeping if that's required, and we prepare a sample set of month-end financials for you to review, and we just bed down the process so you're really comfortable. Sometimes that can take over a month, sometimes up to 2 months. Once that's all finished, we hand you over to one of our bookkeeping teams and make introduction to your relationship manager, who will take care of the day-to-day interactions with you from that point forward. And you'll see myself during advisory sessions, and you'll work with our taxation manager for your taxation preparation. So we think that we're pretty unique and special, and we would love to work with yourself as an owner of a 7-figure e-com, hopefully aspiring to become an 8-figure e-com. And we feel that because we speak and breathe e-commerce day in, day out, we can add a lot of value to improving your business. Hope to catch up with you soon.